Hello everybody and welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, where we currently need to speak with Rihanna, and I think we're getting pretty close to the end here. So let's see what we've got going on here. Up the stairs we go.
Commander?
So, what are we dealing with, Rihanna? That derelict jump ship is a hell of a sign that we've stumbled onto something major.
Yeah, not every day you see something like that. From what I can tell from my initial scans, there's a massive Star League Defense Force base on this planet. One that's been constructed almost completely underground.
Jesus. And Comstar?
No sign of them anywhere. I think we're the first people to set foot on this planet in over 200 years, Commander. The pathway to the underground fortification is a series of defensive terraces that ascend to a pair of reinforced blast doors. They've been carved into the side of a mountain and mark the main entrance. If that weren't intriguing enough, there's obvious signs that a major battle took place on those terraces at some point in the past.
Let's get down there and take a closer look.
My thoughts exactly. But if we want to know what lies inside that citadel, I'll need to find a way in myself. While I do that, you and your Lance will have to stand watch.
Is the briefing ready?
For whatever it's worth, yes. We can launch anytime.
Good. Gear up. Time to find the truth, whatever that may be.
Copy that, Commander.
The third to last line from Rihanna there was both significantly louder and significantly crunchier in audio quality. Okay, well, let's see what we've got here. Okay, Commander, I'll make this short and sweet. I'm going to drop you into one of the defensive terraces, well below the main entry to the base. After that, I'm going to park the dropship close to that entry point, then search for a way inside. Once I'm in, I'll report back. Spears is going to run Overwatch from above in an IE dropship. Anything unforeseen happens, he'll be your eyes and ears. Let's hope that doesn't happen, and that we find what we're looking for. I'll meet up with you again at the extraction point once I've reconned the interior of the base. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. 400 tonnage limit. There's a massive Star League Defense Force base on this planet, one that's been constructed almost completely underground. From Rihanna's initial scans, it looks like we're going to be the first people to set foot on this planet in over 200 years. My entire life I've been working toward a moment like this, dreaming of the mere possibility. Of course, I never expected to find something this significant, not truly. That said, Interstellar Expeditions was made for this type of thing, and I'm glad we were able to work together to find it, Commander. Good luck down there. I hope you find the answers you're looking for. Indeed. So, I mean, there's nobody here. So we're going to take all the salvage shares. We're going to run into Comstar. I'm 100% certain about that. So we can run this as it is. Everybody's repaired, and I think we're good to go. So I will be back after this is done loading, which is probably going to take like a minute or two. Okay, that was maybe like 40 seconds. Not too bad. Well, this is a unique cutscene. Weird that there's no, like, voiceover.
I'm in, Commander. Beginning my recon now.
Okay. So I guess we're just defending this? There are turret emplacements here, apparently, but they're friendly.
Commander, I don't know how the hell they did it, but Comstar forces have arrived using a pirate jump point.
Yeah.
You already have 2 dropships incoming. Prepare to engage the enemy.
That makes sense.
Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. You heard him. Lock and load.
Okay, so we've got a dropship dropping at each flank here. Understood. I'm going after this one first.
New target assessed.
Hostile mech in the area.
That was not a good shot.
Target acquired.
All units, hostile mechs inbound.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Down with that commando. I like it.
New target Blackjack.
Just about got this blackjack down. There we go.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Now for this
Incoming
archer.
missile.
He's attempting to back off here. But it's not like he'll be tremendously successful at this.
Target
Okay,
destroyed.
he's down.
Target acquired.
Next up, this cicada. Well, actually, we've
New
got this
target,
crab right here.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Okay,
Target
so much for him.
destroyed.
Now we've got this
Enemy
cicada
mech
here.
eliminated.
Well done.
Commander, I've informed Rihanna of the situation and told her to expedite her recon. She's to get the hell out of there as quickly as she can. In the meantime, prepare for more enemy units incoming.
I guess expected.
Copy that. We'll hold them off as long as it takes.
Target destroyed.
Okay, here comes another
Hostile dropship
lance.
above.
We've already taken a fair amount of rear armor
New
damage.
target Jaeger.
Target received. Engaging.
That is understood.
I
Incoming.
just messed that mech up.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Next up is this grasshopper. Let's take him down quick.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Coordinating our attack.
Now for the Centurion. We're
That's
focusing
a kill
fire,
for
but
me.
we're taking a lot of damage
Clears the
at this
area.
point.
That mech is about to go critical.
Okay, so we're falling back to the upper terrace.
Commander,
That sounds good.
I've located a control room inside the base. I'm going to try and turn on the main power. Let's hope it still functions.
Whatever you did, Rihanna, it worked. Okay, Commander. Those defensive turrets should be online now. I strongly suggest you make your way to the upper terrace and prepare for more incoming hostiles.
On it.
Those turrets should help you hold them off. Looks like there's a couple of mech repair bays too if you need them.
Oh, yes, we definitely need
Understood.
them. Hang
Commander, those mech bays have power, but you'll still need to activate them.
on. Okay.
I've sent you one of the override codes I found down here.
Copy.
So I was going to switch over to one of our battle masters, but if there's mech repair bays up here, we're going to stick in the Atlas, and we are going to repair up the Atlas. Everything else is pretty much untouched.
Commander,
It's not entirely
you
this
should
close.
see this place. It's incredible, the sheer size of it alone, and the mechs. I've never seen anything like them. I'm going to head deeper into the structure. A schematic I found shows something massive at the heart of the facility. I want to check it out.
All right, Rihanna, but don't take too long. From what Spears says, it looks like Comstar's gonna throw everything they have at us this time, and I can't hold them off forever.
Copy that. I'll be quick.
2 more dropships headed straight for you, Commander.
Roger that.
Okay, so we're powering this mech repair bay. And we're going to repair as soon as we can. There we go.
System offline.
Let's see what we've got. Well, that's something anyway. Gave us some armor repairs, but we could use more. That's for sure. And the internals didn't really get repaired.
New target.
Focus the commander's target. I knew there wouldn't be much trouble. Kill confirmed.
Okay, so they're taking out some of these turrets. That's understood.
Target acquired.
Engaging shared target ID.
So for now, we're firing on this enforcer, and let's just let this be for the moment. I'm not moving up for right now.
Target destroyed.
We're letting them come to us.
New target.
Burn that target down.
Missile.
Okay. So that Thunderbolt is taking quite a bit of damage here.
Incoming missile. New target, Marauder. Target acquired. Incoming missile. Weapon destroyed.
So they just took out our torso there.
Weapon
That's not
destroyed.
shocking.
Focus engagement on lead targets.
They've been focusing hard on that torso. So that's understood. We no longer have a Gauss rifle. That's fine for now. So we're focusing on this Marauder. And we're not very effective at this range at this point. So that's understood. We're letting our lance mates take point a bit here,
just
but
took that mech
there we
out.
go. Focus on this
Confirmed,
Cyclops.
Commander. Moving on target.
So they're not going to be very interested in our Atlas anymore, I don't think. But maybe they are. Okay. Let's take this guy down. There we go.
Target destroyed. Target
Our
acquired.
CT is exposed
Focus
at
target
this point.
updated.
So that's understood. Take out this Griffin, and I'm backing off. We're using this Union-class dropship as cover here. And we should probably swap over to another mech here. So this is in our Battle Master here.
Weapon systems are down.
Noted.
Target
Okay,
destroyed.
so that guy ejected. Perfect.
New target, Dragon.
We're on it, Commander.
So that's a lot of damage to that dragon. They've taken a lot of turret damage.
Target acquired.
Excellent. Let's get this rifleman out of here.
Commander, I'm picking up additional dropships entering the upper atmosphere. I advise you fall back to higher ground. Take up position on the uppermost terrace.
On it.
Okay, copy.
I'm assuming there's going to be another repair bay. We're going to put that into the Atlas, but we're not going to fight in the Atlas. The Atlas has done its job. So at this point, we're definitely going to repair the Atlas, and our Battle Masters are what we're going to fight from, probably, for the moment. So this is the uppermost defensive terrace up here. They're going to be taking a fair amount of turret fire. Once again, I don't really want to engage them. I want to draw them into our turret fire and have them at least get softened up by that. The Atlas is not doing so well, so we're definitely going to get some of its armor replenished, assuming that there's a repair bay up here, which I think it's a reasonable assumption. There probably is a repair bay up here. That rifleman did a lot of damage, unfortunately. But the turrets will help us hold this. So far, so good. Okay. So I'm assuming there's another repair bay up here, right? Yes.
Commander, you're not going to believe what I just found. There's a memory core down here. I've downloaded the data, scrubbing the memory core itself as I went. Comstar won't get its hands on the data. That is, as long as we make it out of here without being captured. I'm on my way out now. You need to hold these bastards off just a little longer.
Roger that, Rihanna. What's your ETA? I've got more enemies inbound. We need to evac ASAP.
System
5 minutes, Commander. I'll meet you at the dropship.
Okay, copy. This is it. We need to hold the line no matter what.
Okay, so this Battle Master was stuck previously, and I want to get back up over here. I see that dropship coming in.
Contact. Battle mech.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Coordinates. Area
New
insecure.
target, Catapult.
Affirmative. Commander's target is now priority.
Okay.
Viscon, we have a confirmed kill of enemy target.
So we're taking out this catapult.
New target. Quick draw.
And we're also doing some damage up over here.
Target
On the
acquired.
commander's target.
So on the Banshee.
Incoming missile.
We're on his rear arc.
Heat critical. System offline. Target acquired.
That Banshee's really close to going down, but unfortunately we
Critical
went
structure
offline.
damage. Component lost.
Heat critical.
Okay. There's another dropship on the way in.
Tin can
There we
crushed.
go.
Target
We are on your target, Commander.
Target destroyed.
All guns on shared target.
Okay, take out this Highlander. Our heat is up there, for sure.
System
Okay,
offline.
there's that Highlander gone. Excellent.
New target. Awesome.
Coordinated attack target received.
Okay, so we are currently on this catapult.
I'm clocking 2 Union dropships inbound on your location. Comstar isn't taking any chances. You need to get the hell out of there as soon as you can.
Critical.
3
Noted.
more minutes, Spears. That's all we need. Heavy metal, inbound.
New target. Battle.
Shared targets identified.
Heat critical. System.
Opponent lost. Need support.
There goes the Atlas. We're not surprised about that. Okay.
Heat critical.
Hello there, Orion.
System offline.
Unfortunately, this Battlemaster runs really hot. Eventually, our
Incoming
lance mates
missile.
will get these
Heat
on.
critical.
We'll get these dealt
Target
with, right?
acquired.
Coordinating on target ID.
Weapon destroyed. Weapon destroyed.
So our Battlemaster is
Weapon
about to go down.
destroyed.
We're going to swap over at this point to the Corsair. We need to hold for just 2 more minutes at this point. Okay.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
Excellent. So our Battlemasters are really close to going down. We've got 1 minute and 45 seconds here. So I don't really want to engage out over here. We know that they have additional mechs out this way. But we're just letting these laser turrets do what they can and buy us time. Those laser turrets are definitely doing damage. Those are large lasers.
New target. Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's done a lot of damage.
Target destroyed.
Down goes that awesome.
Target
Okay,
acquired.
we've got another set of assault mechs coming in here.
Incoming missile.
Pulling back.
Routing behind you, Commander. What the hell? Component lost.
Brianna, what's your ETA?
Almost there. 1 minute out.
Hurry. We can't hold these assault mechs off much longer.
Yeah.
Another direct hit. Detecting heavy damage.
So our Battlemaster is going to go down, but we're just backing off over to this side where the turrets are a bit heavier. The question is, where's our evac point going to be? That's in 30 seconds. I wish I
Taking
knew.
heavy fire. Breaking up.
We're the only remaining mech at this point, and we're falling back behind the turret line. As I said, we cannot hold
Incoming
this,
missile.
and we're not intended to. So we've got 15 more seconds. We see a dropship coming in right up here, friendly. A friendly dropship. Okay, rounding behind this building. The turrets are going to have to buy us the last 2 seconds here. Okay, that's done. Well, what's the follow-up?
Okay, Commander, I made it out. Engines are hot. Get to the Leopard as fast as you can and let's get the hell out of here.
Luckily, I'm already right here.
Copy that.
Good work, Commander. Now let's get out of here.
Excellent. I guessed correctly. I didn't know for a fact that that was our Leopard and our evac point, but I thought it might be. Okay, so we took a lot of damage there. We got a couple of UAC-5s, 7 double heat sinks. Okay, that'll be neat. And that's a lot of potential salvage. Gauss ammo, UAC-5 ammo. Here's some double heat sinks. I'm going to grab all of those. So that sounds good. And then from there, we can also take this Highlander. So that'll look good. And we got the memory core. That's the important thing. So yes, this is a lot of damage. We're not necessarily shocked about that. None of our pilots died, so it's all good. Thanks for having my back down there, Commander. We barely made it out alive. At least this time we beat Comstar to the prize. And what a prize it was. The memory core we found inside that base could be a game changer. No one's found anything like it since the Helm memory core was discovered in 3028, and we all know the impact that had. It was very significant. Of course, it's going to take years to unlock all the data, then decide what to do with it. We're not equipped for that kind of operation, never mind the awesome responsibility it would entail. That's the kind of thing Interstellar Expeditions was made for. I'm sure Spears is already making arrangements. As far as I'm concerned, the fact that Comstar didn't get their hands on the data first, using it for their own selfish ends instead of sharing it with the people, is a victory in and of itself. But we accomplished more than that, Commander. Come see me on the bridge when you've cleaned up. We have a lot to discuss. Indeed, are we currently travel restricted? We are. Okay. So we're going to have to go talk to Rihanna. We need to get a bunch of repairs going. No doubt about that. Comstar threw everything they had at us, it seems. Well, not everything.
Hey, Commander. You know that when news of what happened here gets out, and it always does, one way or another, you're going to become a legend.
You mean we're going to become legend? This entire outfit?
You got that right, mate. One for all and all for one, eh? The little Merc outfit that could. Took on Comstar and kicked their ass. We're bloody legends already, you ask me.
Fahad's right. We make a hell of a team.
Speaking of team, Spears has been waiting for a chance to talk with us. I'll patch him through. Spears, I've got the commander here.
Hey, Commander. Congratulations. That was some battle. I'm glad to see you made it out unharmed, for the most part, at least. You've come a long way since we first met. I had high hopes for you back then, being Nikolai's son and all. But you exceeded all my expectations. Can't think of another pilot or mercenary outfit I'd want to work with more. It's been a pleasure.
I appreciate that, Spears. I wasn't sure about you in the beginning, to be honest, but you've proved a valuable ally. And more importantly, a good friend. Thank you.
Rihanna, being in the field again after all these years, you didn't miss a beat. And the data you siphoned from the memory core before erasing it, the data we now have in our sole possession, that's all thanks to you.
Well, I did have a little help.
Indeed. We won't know exactly what we've gotten our hands on for a while yet, but I have no doubt that the data contains an untapped treasure trove of extinct knowledge that could benefit the entire Inner Sphere for decades to come.
I sure hope so.
Commander, I know we haven't discussed anything formal yet, but with the permission of Rihanna and yourself, I'd like IE to take stewardship of the core's data, to help ensure that it's safeguarded and handled the right way, and to make sure it ends up benefiting as many people as possible.
Yourself and IE included, of course.
Without question. I'm no saint, but I do have good intentions in this matter. We're all gonna make a ton of C-bills with this discovery, Commander. That doesn't mean we can't accomplish a great deal of good in the process. When the time finally comes to share this information with the people, I intend to consult you and Rihanna every step of the way.
Sounds good to me. Brianna?
You have my blessing, Sebastian. Good luck.
Thank you both. And with that, I'll say goodbye for now. I'm sure our paths will cross again soon. Until then, take care of yourselves.
Bit of a talker, that one, eh? A bit full of himself too, you ask me.
So, Commander, that just leaves one piece of unfinished business. I expect you noticed what was painted on the blast doors that led to the interior of the base.
I did.
The
indeed.
Red Star? Yeah, I noticed it. Didn't look close to as old as the facility itself. There's no question it shares some resemblance to the Star League crest, but it's different, unique. I've never seen it before. I don't think anyone has.
No, I don't think so either. Your father had the coordinates to this place. He journeyed from somewhere further out in the periphery to get here. Then, for the first time, he made his way into the inner sphere.
Stashing a pristine Star League mech along the way. We're thinking the same thing, Rihanna.
Thinking what exactly? I'm a bit lost here, mate.
That my father descended from the people who followed General Kerensky.
Blimey, mate. You mean the bloke who took the Star League Defense Forces, along with most of their tech, out of the inner sphere, never to be heard from again?
That's right. I also think there's more of them out there. And that one day, they'll be coming back.
Wouldn't that be a spectacle? But, until that happens, what's next for us, Commander?
Well, we're not super rich yet, so it's business as usual, I guess. Time to line up some new contracts.
Consider it done.
All right then. Now that that's settled, gonna get back to work if you don't mind. Still plenty to do. Story of my bleeding life, eh? You know what they say, no rest for the wicked. Just one thing before I go, Gov. Might be a bit out of line here, so fair warning. But I think...
Okay, so we've got the credits here rolling. That's always very exciting. And I guess we can take this opportunity to talk a bit about how that storyline played out. It was pretty much exactly what I expected. Very by the numbers for people who are familiar with the Battletech universe. That was all very predictable. Very, very predictable, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think overall, as far as a MechWarrior story goes, they're never, like, absolutely fantastic. I've never seen a MechWarrior story that's just like, that's so good. That's not how it works. So as far as a MechWarrior story goes, I think that was ultimately pretty decent. And as far as the actual gameplay of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries goes, I think that this is... I know that MechWarrior 5 Clans exists. I have not played that at all. I don't even own it at this point. I would have to purchase that. We are going to play it on the channel, probably not necessarily right away. But back to what I was saying. While I haven't played MechWarrior 5 Clans yet, so far, of the MechWarrior games that I have played, which is all of them except Clans, this one has been the best in terms of gameplay. It's not tremendously buggy. There's a little bit of bugging going on here, no doubt about that. But it's not been tremendously buggy. It feels good to play, and by and large, most of the weapons feel pretty decent. I do have a couple of issues. Specifically, I feel like LRMs are wildly overshadowed by pretty much every other missile option, which is just SRMs in this game. This game doesn't have like MRMs or anything like that. So I think that LRMs are wildly overshadowed by SRMs. SRMs are just far, far, far more effective, and that's mostly due to the standard engagement range in this game. Similarly, you notice that at the beginning of this series, I leaned fairly heavily into PPCs, and that's because, generally speaking, PPCs are very, very good weapons in most Battletech games. This one, I kind of prefer large lasers over PPCs. And you noticed that happen over the evolution of the series, I'm sure. So that is definitely some criticism that I have there. Generally speaking, I don't believe that large lasers should feel better to use than PPCs, but the ultimate reason why I ended up moving away from PPCs isn't necessarily because of the way that they feel or the amount of damage that they do or anything like that. It's because of the EMP pulse. Specifically, I didn't like how oftentimes we close into very, very close range. This is a very similar criticism to the LRM criticism. A lot of times you close into very, very close range in order to fight, and you end up EMPing yourself. So, yeah, there's that. Interesting. Paradox has a credit in this. I just noticed that. I saw that Harebrained Schemes did as well. They probably reused some assets from Harebrained Schemes Battletech. That's probably what's going on there. But as I was saying, the reason why I switched to large lasers was because of the self-EMP effect. And, I mean, that's something that exists in the lore, so I'm not really going to say, oh, they shouldn't do that. No, that's why I switched over to using large lasers primarily. That and the fact that you can, like, large lasers generate less heat than PPCs do, and they're 2 tons less. It's a broadly similar amount of damage. It's a little less damage, but 2 heat sinks and a here we go. Jump ship design and modeling created by the talented concept and 3D artists at Harebrained Schemes and is used under license. That's why that Paradox credit existed. Okay, at that time, Harebrained Schemes was owned by Paradox. This is no longer true. But I believe that in this game, a large laser and 2 heat sinks, I mean, if you've got double heat sinks, 2 double heat sinks and a large laser are going to be better, like, 10 times out of 10 than a PPC and no heat sinks. So, yeah. Also, I kind of don't love the way the AC-20 feels in this game, because it's a burst of rounds in this game, whereas in most games, a standard AC-20 is a single slug, which I prefer the single slug, which was why I ended up running Gauss rifles. You don't need a network connection. Okay, so we've received a transmission. Let's see what this is. With the ancient memory core now in the hands of the people, Commander Mason's story has reached its end. However, the Inner Sphere continues to broil with conflict, and contracts are as plentiful as ever. You're free to continue your life as a legendary mercenary. Okay, so that's fine, and interesting. So this is, like, periphery stuff? Is this additional DLC? So if we accept this, and this, and this, so all of these are just taking us to particular areas, right? This might be DLC stuff. I thought that this was going to be the end of the series, but I guess we've got a little bit more to go. So we'll start going through these, I guess, in the next episode. Yeah, this must be DLC stuff. So we'll figure out which one is closest, and we'll head over there in the next episode. Cool. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.